What are the metrics of best-in-class business owners that aren't on a quantitative side? They're more qualitative, where it's a little hard to judge, where you're like, no, I understand, Mr. ABC MSP owner. Yes, you want your right standards, your profit, your cash flow, your KPI, your EBITDA, but here's the metrics on the business and that qualitative side that you're missing. What are those best-in-class metrics of MSP owners who do this really well, in your experience?
Yeah, well, so this is that's a deep well also, and what I would kind of point to. So and I don't think I've mentioned service leadership yet, but that they're the ones that get all the data, or that they have thousands and thousands of MSPs that put in their data every quarter, and so they do the benchmarking, and so you can, if you're benchmarking with service leadership, you can clearly understand all of your metrics and where all those quantitative things are. But then there's also the qualitative side, which is really more around what they call operational maturity. So OML is a score, right? And it's based on the practices that you have inside your business. So how do you do standardization? How do you do contract management? How do you do strategy? How do you prepare beginning of the next year before the year starts? And there's the hundreds of different qualitative things that go into creating a best in class MSP. And what I would say is if you kind of start at the top, it starts with that value creation planning that we've talked about, right? Because the best operators have a plan and they're managing to that plan over the long period of time. But also, they start the year with a plan and they relentlessly manage to that plan throughout the course of the year, right? So a budget is set before the year starts. The all the executives compensation is tied to attaining that budget, as well as each team member in some way, shape, or form based on how they contribute to the company and in proportion to that. And the best performers also analyze that on a monthly basis and on a quarterly basis, and they make adjustments to what they're actually doing in real time in order to make sure that they hit that budget, right? So if I'm the owner, I say, hey, I want this business to return 20% in profit this year. Everybody's aligned around that, and everybody actually changes their behavior in real time throughout the year in order to make that happen, right? So it's setting the plan and it's working the plan. And there's a lot of other stuff that goes into that, but the reality is that the difference between the best in class, the guys who earn 20% to the bottom line, and everyone else is their skill at creating the plan and being able to manage to it. That's it.
Yeah.